Welcome, I'm Dr. Melina Roberts, and I want to talk about the connection between fats and viruses, because I think that this is an important topic that as we're going through a lot of this coronavirus issues, we need to be talking also about fat metabolism. And you'll hear me often talk about the importance of fat metabolism, but I want to talk about how viruses and fat metabolism are actually go together. So our cell membranes are made up of fats called a bilipid membrane. And viruses need to get into cells through that cell membrane in order for them to survive and be able to replicate. So there's two categories of fats. There's fatty acids and sterols. Fatty acids are chains of carbons with negatively charged ends, while sterols are chains of carbons with a positively charged end. Now, the fatty acids have a perpendicular orientation where they face inward and outward of the cell. And the sterol positive ends cause a parallel orientation. So if the cell membranes are predominantly made of fatty acids, then the cell membranes are actually too permeable. So things can easily flow in and out of that cell membrane. And you will see this with people who take high amounts of fish oils, or their diet is just predominantly animal proteins and they don't have as much vegetables, because we get most of our sterols from vegetables and we get a lot of our fatty acids from animal proteins. But what we need is we need a balance of the vegetables and the animal proteins in order for us to make good cell membranes that have proper flexibility and that they aren't too permeable, but they're not impermeable either. Because the other component is that if you have a cell membrane that is predominantly made of sterols, that actually makes it so that once something gets into those cells, it's difficult for it to get out, which makes it an excellent home for viruses, because these viruses are quite small. So they're able to make it into that cell membrane. And then if you have a more impermeable cell membrane, then that virus can actually hide from the immune system. So this makes it a good home. And if you have high sterols is usually if you are having a diet that is predominantly just all vegetables and you don't have enough of the fatty acids in order to make those good cell membranes. So in order for us to have good cell membranes, we need to be taking in animal proteins from a good clean source. We need to be taking in vegetables in order to get those sterols, and that will help us to make good healthy membranes and not hiding spots for viruses from the immune system within our body. So this is the connection between fats and viruses. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I encourage you to share this with your friends and family, to press the like button, to make a comment below, and until next time, continue to learn, grow, and build health.